Come quickly. It's time for prayer. We mustn't keep the Lord waiting. Do you want a reward, too? One strike is all it takes. This victory belongs to all of us. Feel the scorching heat of the sun. Ah!
昔ある魚が陸に住んでいた。人が聞いた。なぜ海へ帰らない？魚は答えた。故郷がなくなってしまったの。そこには満たされることのない上があった。
かつてはただ虚無となっていましたが、
ランディスの意志よ、君が見ているのは真実か、それとも偽りの記憶なのか。
だからこそぬくもりを受け入れることができたのです。
魚は幻想を打破した。故郷は失われておらず、
私と一緒に行ってみませんか？海の底に埋もれた故郷へ。いいでしょう。少しならお付き合いします。ふっふっ。抵抗は無駄ですよ。運命の濁流に落ちなさい。はあ？
もし人が過去の記憶を失ったらどんな姿になるのだろうか。またここか。ここが私の帰るべき場所なのか。幸い彼は記憶を取り戻した。だがそれは最も向き合いたくない過去だった。
Welcome, welcome to another day of Silver and Blood. We are as punctual as clockwork, aren't we? So let's see who is already here, who's found their way to our little corner over here on YouTube. So we've got Chachi, Abdullah, Kenshin, Heavendoll, Emiran, Bloodfallen, Bombocat. Welcome, welcome. And you also can let me know what your daily temple actually gave you. You have the options between Bella, SSR, Ancestor, or Sadness. So, hey, German, Obiko, welcome, welcome. Let me actually really quickly get our timer going for our usual summons. You know the deal. And then we'll be pretty much good to go, I believe. Maybe we have to like handle actually having our 9th guild on the side, or maybe I'll just do it after. I don't know. A lot of say, oh, what? I'm not. You're muted. I'm not muted. You're muted. It's not me. It's you. Or am I? I'm pretty certain I'm not muted. What's the time for reset? An hour 45 ago. An hour 45 ago is when a reset happens for me. On the note of reset, look at this. We're rank 109. How are we meant to get back to rank 1 and 2 attacks? Right? Like, how many attacks do they want us to buy? Pain. True and absolute pain. How exactly are we meant to go back to rank 1? The artifact I use on Lamia. Yeah, sure, I can show you the artifact I use on my Lamia. Let me quickly set up our teams though. And then we'll be good to go.
This is quite interesting.
Yeah, I do believe for me it's 2 p.m. reset time. Why are we starting with Fleeting Bella first? I mean, it's fine. It goes into Van Helsing. I like it. The log attack and defense on Crucible is confusing. Yes, very confusing. Alright, so we won one round. Now we just need to win the other. So we can get this over with. So we put Lamia in, we put her in, we put the Carlo in, and then we get ourselves Edina.
I'll do my best.
Is it okay to neglect healers in PvP if you deployed Yggdrasil? Only for your third team. Only for your third team. You don't really want to run that team too with an Yggdrasil healer, right? Alright, can T-Hearty solo him? Let's see. Probably not. Why exactly are we sacrificing Hearty to the Elden Gods? I don't know. But it's funny, so we'll do it. Or maybe she actually clutches... Oh! You know what? You know what? This isn't even looking all that terrible. Huh! Your luck is so bad you got 0 Bellas from the free summons. Oh my. Oh my. Hope that actually becomes better. But look at this. How are we meant to get to like top 10 if our only attacks, the highest we can attack are fucking rank 63? I don't want to buy 6 extra entries. Hey, Mr. Knight, what's up? What's up? Alright, let's see if we can find someone lower than 66. Preferably the 63 guy. 64. Good enough. Yeah, it looks like if you wanna stay, at least if you wanna stay rank 1 since the very beginning, you should also be one of the first to actually do your Crucible attacks. Seems only logical, but you never know, right? You never know. Let's have a look at the poll. While this is obviously ongoing, how lucky were all of you? 50% of you ended up with sadness. Aww. But hey, 14% of you actually got an Ancestor, 10 an SSR, and 27% a actual Bella. Which artifact? It doesn't make a difference. But I like the Fruit of Immortality. I'm not even sure if it works very well. But the Fruit of Immortality should, in theory, allow Bella for after the first ultimate to heal herself back up quicker. So I'm running Fruit of Immortality on Bella. Yeah. But when we can get the healing artifact, that one's probably gonna go over to her. And yeah. You cannot do anything in the game, you cannot clear because the stages are too hard. Can she pull off another win? I doubt it. New mode called Prophecy today. I can't begin battle in it. I don't know why. I mean, the mode Prophecy's already been there since yesterday. But only for like 16 hours, right? Like 8 hours after yesterday's reset, we got the Prophecy mode. So, yeah, but I don't know the reason why you would be unable to participate in Prophecy. I don't know. It's not something I can think of on the fly. Alright, let's do our shop refresh. Come on, give us something nice. Hey, Ava, what's up? Welcome, welcome. 3,000 guild coins. We'll probably spend them at some point. Just not right now. Okay, how many people do we have that apply and who do we actually want to accept? Junior looks promising. But the guy, I mean, I would have to get the guy on Discord, but I mean 74k BP is pretty promising. So let's take a chance with him. Maybe he'll join the Discord. If not, we just have to get rid of him. If not, we just have to get rid of them. Wait a minute. Did I accept too many people? I don't know. I'll find that out. Any tips on 15.8? Get like 85 to 86 kbp, break your people through level 160, and make sure you use the guaranteed incendiary Agaris that the story stage actually gives you. We look good today. We look good every day. Have you seen the movie 30 Days of Night? No, I haven't even heard of it. Hey Soul, what's up? Does the skill pages didn't restock an event? Yes, they didn't give us the extra skills, which is why you should be careful with where you spend them, because skill ups are a precious, precious resource. Any particular mechanics? You need a little bit of luck, right? You need a little bit of luck. Make sure that either you have a unit that can survive the Laser of Death, or that the Laser of Death first hits your Agaris, and then for the second one you want to destroy the sword or whatever she has, right? If you destroy her weapon, you can stop her from casting the laser, right? 2 points away from your Serene. That is pretty close. That is in fact pretty close. Alright. Any tips on Soli? Soli is more of like a passive income. Like, I mean, if you're broke for Solis, probably just pick Soli from like any choice chests you have, right? Make sure you do your dailies, make sure you do your weeklies. I don't think it's worth it to buy sunscreen to get more Solis. What are we gonna pull today? Hopefully a Bella. Okay, you need some help. I'm stuck on the Darkman stage where you unlock the Elixir of Immortality. I can't kill the final boss. It says required BP 84k. And that is because you're getting too much attention level. Try to keep your attention level lower. That means that the BP of the final boss is going to be less. And also make sure you approach him from behind rather than from the front to further reduce his BP. Then we need to wait for tomorrow for Nightmare Prophecy. Yes, everybody needs to wait for tomorrow for Nightmare Prophecy. You're right. You are right, that you are. Okay, let's do event stages first. Could Piera or whatever she's called, one with tower summons, get a buff? I hope so. So I found something else out. If you give a Piera a 50% attack speed boost, alright? If you give a Piera a major attack speed boost, she can actually get out 3 summons for like 2 or 3 seconds. So yeah, they definitely need to make her attack faster or like reduce the amount of times it takes her to summon a summon. Because in her current form, she's borderline useless, kind of, yeah. What other games have you played? I hope to play other games you cover in the future. I mean, honestly, at the moment, I'm only playing another Moonton-based tower defense game, Dark Fantasy, on its 2nd anniversary. But if we ever at some point move on to another game, I'll obviously let you know and we can enjoy that together. But for now, Silver and Blood is what we are, Silver and Blood is what we play, and Silver and Blood is what we'll hopefully play until the end of time. How have I been? I've been doing mighty fine. Why you like Moonton games so much? No, that's just coincidence. It is pretty much just coincidence. So basically the way I found Silver and Blood is I was covering my usual game, and then someone sent me a Discord DM being like, hey yo, the same devs are developing this game. There's currently an open beta. Do you want to check it out? And I was like, sure, why not? And then I just bought a VPN, connected over to JP, downloaded the beta, and then yeah, we played some Silver and Blood. Favorite vampire movie? I hate Twilight. And I thought I think one of like the original Dracula movies was pretty scary. That's most of my expertise with vampires, but when it comes to just vampires in any media, Helsing is pretty fucking cool. And here we are, exactly. Let me see. For Clive, the equipment boss, just make sure you have a lot of single target damage. That's all you need to know. I didn't know BP scaled with attention. Clear it with your tip? Hey, no problem. You remember playing Mobile Legends with one hero looking like Octavia, but she was removed? Huh, interesting. They've been teasing them since forever then, huh? Do I like goth? The aesthetic? I like red and black as a color scheme. Yeah, I like black, I like red, and yeah.
There's more than one way to
Like there is, I think certain like goth style buildings look pretty nice, but it's also not something I'm like usually searching for online. Yo, can you take me to guild, please? I couldn't do my daily yesterday because I was really busy. I did all my attacks in the guild war. It was because of Discord. I checked around, I asked around, and they said you weren't on the Discord, so we wouldn't be able to communicate with you for the next guild war. that is what ended up happening, because the next guild war is going to be very disgusting. So we somehow managed to get rank 1 the last time, but the best guild for the cable agencies, like the other Silver and Blood cluster, and also Eden, they are all both preparing, which means we also have to up our game if we want to stay competitive. Yeah. I mean, Andromeda, I do believe you can probably find a space somewhere else in another WGSP guild, right? Hey, Mortal, you beat death? Nice. Easy. I still can't believe how long it takes for us to unlock the Nightmare mode though. 31st is crazy. Okay, we need one more icon thingy. One more collectible. I don't know where that is. Queen of the Damned and Blade were good movies. Oh, Blade. To be honest, I think the biggest exposure I had to Blade was doing Deadpool 3 with the original Blade actor coming back, because I never watched the original movies. They were, you could say, before my time. Yeah, pretty much. Any tips for 27? If not, I can also look for quite a while and maybe we'll find it. Ah, thank you. There it is. Which artifact? Eye of Truth. And that's something we're going to do right now. Let's go into the prophecy. Let's get us some extra prophecy rewards. And then let's unlock the Eye of Truth. Or level 5 Eye of Truth. Have I ever played Skyrim? No, but I know a lot of about Skyrim because I've... what's his name? The Spiffing Brit. I've been watching a lot of the Spiffing Brit in regards to Skyrim. And the fact that Skyrim is just the biggest coding mess in the history of the universe. Pretty much. I think that should describe it quite well. Okay, let's take out that boss. And yeah. Sinner. What's that new vampire movie with that? I have no idea. Didn't pay too much attention. On the free tempo got 2 Bellas and another SSR. Oh wow. That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
The hour of execution has come.
You cannot really kill those puppets, right? Like, it's not like Van Helsing could kill the puppets to, like, regain his stacks. Let me guess. The puppet life is based on the life of the boss. That would be like my idea, maybe. Let's try Trial Assault on stage 5.
The hour of execution has come.
Vampire Hunter D. Oh, I do remember hearing something about it, and I think I might have wanted to watch it. I don't know. All right, let's see if you can actually kill them for Van Helsing to regain a stack. No, I think they're linked to boss health, no? Or are we just dealing too much damage? I feel like the devs have to like do something about a cheater. You could try asking support. I think you could try asking support, but yeah. They respawn. Okay, so we're just doing too much damage. Good to know. Alright, so Eye of Truth, 5 copies. Then, we need to check out the arena shop for potential... Unfortunately, no balls. No balls for our Van Helsing ult. We need 260. 260. Alright, let's get that upgrade. There you go, this is our very first level 5 artifact, Eye of Truth. 50 per upgrade is quite steep. So it's like 100 to upgrade the first ability again. Oh, I don't know, maybe I'll go for more Eye of Truths. I'm not even sure. I don't think if Bella 4-second damage properly, she's supposed to do way more damage than Iona basic attacks. Allure, I do believe that the damage from Iona, from Fleeting Bella, gets put on top of the DPS she possesses rather than herself. Right? Already on the Discord? Hey, alright, sure. That's fantastic. Get yourself the role. Get yourself the role in the clan role chat and say hi in the clan chat. Do a test with eye level 5. I mean, you'll have the best test right here. We'll get a high speed Van Helsing. But, okay, I kind of lost track. What did I want to say? Too many messages. Yeah, so if you look at the damage statistics, if you possess someone with a Fleeting Bella, the damage from Fleeting Bella doesn't get added to Fleeting Bella, but to the end statistic of the character she's possessing. Because otherwise, I do believe Van Helsing gets like a certain amount of magic damage dealt. And where should that come from if not from Fleeting Bella? You know? So it just doesn't count as her damage. Can you join the Discord even though I'm not in the clan? Yeah, it's a community Discord. It's completely open to everyone and you can chat to anybody. You have a help section, you have anything else. That was just referring to the specific clan channels on the Discord. The Discord is obviously free for all of you to use and enjoy. I do believe we're currently the biggest community when it comes to Silver and Blood in the game. At least on Discord. Outside of obviously the official one, right? Outside of the official Discord. Daikalo 0 dupe, Van 3 dupes, 300 echoes. What should you get? I would like to say get more Van Helsings, but it would probably be best if you were to invest in Daikalo instead. Be it for account progression or for like stat benefits. It would probably be best if you were to go for Daikalo instead of Van Helsing, but I would like to say Van Helsing. It's so annoying when Fleeting Bella decides to fly to the other side of to Archipelago when Van Helsing is ulting besides on auto. Yeah, there's some value. There's some initial value that determines who she ults into. But for me, it always tends to be Van Helsing. But Van Helsing is also my highest BP unit, as well as the unit with the highest attack. So it could legit be anything, right? I cannot tell you the deciding factor on how Bella's targeting works, yeah. So do T-Noah's Shades count for CC's ultimate? They are summons, so if you are running a T-Noah, you do not have to run a Bella to proc the increased damage on CC, yes. For me it tends to be mainly my acapella and PvP, yeah, that's... are you ulting with Van Helsing first? Like, what I like to do in PvP is ult with Van Helsing first, and that might help with, like, targeting decisions or the like, you know? Dude, look at all these buffs! Look at all these buffs! And if you're wondering what this attack is about, this green number is Fleeting Bella, right? While Fleeting Bella possesses Van Helsing, we have, like, this extra attack. 120 attack speed probably comes from one of the artifacts we have down. Maybe? I don't know. I would with him first and Fleeting Bella still goes to Acapella. Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you how you can, like, make the targeting work in your favor. If you notice when Bella with Van, she throw blue attack separately. Yeah. Let me... yeah, I mean, you can have a look at the damage statistics and at the end, and it should show what I said before. In that... Van Helsing should be dealing magic damage too now. Right? Like, if you check out... imagine if Pierre wasn't so bad in Rival Van Helsing, that would be crazy. Would be really good for the summon team. Ah, okay, it doesn't show here. But yes, it is safe to assume that in this damage number, there is also the hits from Fleeting Bella, okay? These hits, they just get added to Van Helsing rather than to Fleeting Bella, alright? So, what even is this number? What the fuck is this number? 161 million. I just got it. We just equipped it right now, and I can still tell you it is going to be the best artifact to get first. Undoubtedly. Undoubtedly, it's going to be the best artifact you can get first. And that is also because you can use it on non-basic attack characters, because this minor attack speed boost. So let me give you an example. Is for let's have a look at Darcias. Just listen to it first, right? Activates once every 2 basic attacks, right? This activates once every 2 basic attacks, which means if she had higher attack speed, she would also be proccing her special more often, right? So even in a non-basic attack focused sense, you can still find some great success with the basic attack artifact. But still, it is like the biggest beneficiaries are going to be Cyrene. Like Cyrene with that Eye of Truth artifact, you're looking at not only her gaining her stacks faster, but also pretty much having a permanent 125% attack speed up. Eye of Truth, right? Go with the Eye of Truth because you want the Eye of Truth at 5. Because if you want the Eye of Truth at 5, Eye of Truth is also the best to go to 4. Best artifact for both Bellas. Okay, standard Bella you want to run with Silver Shadow Chronometer, so that she can heal herself and also others when summons die or disappear, because she just summons a bunch of them. And then we have the normal Bella, who we're currently running in the Fruit of Immortality, to when she for the first time drops below 50%, heals herself by 40%. Yeah. And then something we can test out later is when we have the resources, if a Philosopher's Stone level 5, if this one actually interacts with her, right? Upon crit hit, fires bullets at the target. So That'd be interesting to see, but for now we are running Fruit of Immortality. How does Spectral Gilwain work? I mean, it's just like you can imagine him as a summoner, right? On battle starts, he summons a copy of himself that attacks at the same time as he does, right? That perform basic attacks on Spectral Gilwain's target. They attack with him. They have 50% of his base attributes, and if you kill someone with his ultimate, you get another one. Does the damage from F. Bella take in the note the buffs and the crit she has, not Van, right? It should, yeah, it should. I guess it should be her attack as well as her crit that would determine the numbers, yeah. But it would still be more damage no matter what, right? Like the important part about Bella isn't even the additional magic damage you deal, it's just the fact that you deal way too much damage. 2 Bellas in 1 temple, oh my. Now, if we could get one more Bella, I would be very happy.
Let's do something fun, shall we?
If we could get one more Bella, I would be very happy. And for that, we can actually do 20 summons today, as well as then potentially another 10 tomorrow. How did I beat 15-8? Which team did I use? You need around 86 KBP. All your heroes should be level 161. And then you'll be able to do so. Pretty much. After that, it's a bit of RNG, it's a bit of luck, but it's also reading the boss skills. Should I get 2 Van Helsing dupes from Coffin and Shop? You can. Like Van Helsing is definitely the best character to get dupes for. So yeah, sure, why not? I don't think you can do much wrong going for multiple Van Helsings. Okay, Expedition. Quick dispatch. Let's make sure we expedite the whole world. Moonlight tribute. Extra summon. Yeah, I guess we can do our extra summon. Alright. Council chamber. So, our main goals here are make Van Helsing happy, make Fleeting Bella happy, and potentially make Lorelei happy. Looks like Van Helsing says we're meant to postpone it. God damn. Good enough. We take the loss on everybody. Okay. Yeah, Bella just switched up. So we only took a loss on Daikalo. Lorelei good with Van Helsing? Yeah, absolutely. It's the current team we're running in story. Like my story team is actually at the moment let me show you. Yeah, we do the summons right after, right? But this is my current story team. Let me actually get them all out. And then a cappella. No, wait, not a cappella. Lorelei. Yeah, this is my current story team. Van Helsing, Fleeting Bella, Lamia, Lorelei, and Bella. Or at least that's what I've been using ever since Fleeting Bella, really. You haven't used a lot of Lorelei. I really enjoy her gameplay, but it's hard to push in my story team. Don't think of her as a main DPS. Think of her as a CC shutdown option that that you can use to buy your tank time to stay alive. So the way I like to use her is have her sleep someone and then rush in with her ultimate. Very creative, I know. Alright, let's get rid of the sounds. It is time to summon. If we could get some good luck, that would be appreciated. I am not as confident in us pulling away with another Lorelei, but we're already 20 into pity, so I think it's about time we at least get another SSR. Let's test out the friendship summons first. Do 20 pulls on the Promise of the Wind, and then we swap to the alt account and also do the free 10 pull there to then come back and finish the dailies off. Once, twice. Yeah, still haven't. No, I am not going to do that, Morte. I am not insane. All right. So I haven't yet pulled a SSR in over 100 friendship summons. It's just not meant to happen, unfortunately. Okay, here we go. Bang. Bang. Alright, 30 in a row, nothing. Happens. Bang. Bang. Ouch. Ouch. That's not good. 40 in a row, nothing again. Could be better. Could definitely be better. Maybe we can get some luck right here. Average. Oh, we have 7 blue scrolls. Very nice. Yeah. Let's collect our Time One rewards. Okay, let's swap over to the free-to-play, do our 10 and see what we can get there. So I got Pavana, should I use the arena currency to get the crystal balls to upgrade skills? Yes, it's your best way to get them, but do only buy them if you also have the resources to upgrade a skill, right? How to level up fast? Character level is useless, but if you want to level up, if you want your character level, like your, not character level, your player level to be higher, then there's 2 things you want to do. You want to push your idol system as high as possible. Let me quickly click through this right here. So the higher your idol system, the better, and the more extra summons you do, the more player experience you get. So if player experience is what you care about, do extra summons. I just don't think it's the best investment. If Pierre was working better, she could be the summoner version of Helsing. I don't know about that one, but sure. Okay, here we go. Once. Twice. Not a good day. Definitely not a good day today. Whatever this is, it is definitely not very productive. Haven't quite gotten anything. But it all doesn't matter. It all does not matter if we can get some good gear. I do not care about our summon luck as long as we walk away with some banger gear pieces right now. So gear is what we're gonna do next. Worth to push Van Helsing's skills to level 6 since Melami's level 6 but going broke after? You could. He's definitely one of the best choices to be leveled up if you're wondering on who to invest further. The new event shiny thing, he was well hidden. Indeed. The only way I found it so quickly was because chat told me that it was in the middle of the screen in a hidden location. So, yeah. Is Girion plus Reading Bella plus Lorelei good? Acapella and Dicarlo are the other 2. You're missing a tank, big guy. So you might want to replace Acapella with a tank or Dicarlo with a tank. Unless you're talking about Prophecy, then maybe. We don't have the Nightmare version yet, so I cannot quite make a judgment on that.
Facing a powerful enemy.
Alright, it's this bastard again. Phantom of Aeon, the Cosmic Will. Shikes. Alright, then let's try taking Van Helsing's gear, putting it on Lorelei. Then we have Lamia gear, put some gear on Dicarlo. And then we should be fine. No pulls again? You missed them, yes, but we also didn't push it, so you didn't really miss much. Alright, so we want a Bella at minimum, so that we can block like the ability of the boss. We're going to be bringing in Lorelei who is going to be our carry when it comes to destroying these statues, because I heard good things about Lorelei in here. And then we have Lamia and Daikalo for like emergency situations. Yeah. Okay, let's see how it goes.
That's not a customer.
Oh, come on. Nicole isn't that bad. Could have been a Kayn. Coulda, woulda, shoulda been a Kayn. Alright, so we move into Lorelei. And then we target these thingies.
That's not a customer.
Perfect. So one got destroyed. The other one, unfortunately, is very much still alive.
Not a customer.
Which obviously isn't the best.
That's not a customer. Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward. That's not a customer.
How is it morphing? I want it dead.
That's not a customer. That's not a customer.
Did you see her inflict sleep on an inanimate object? Now this is something new. Fuck, skip. No. Let's hope we were quick enough, otherwise I just lost my daily attempt. Let's just hope we were quick enough. Uh-oh, that is not good. That is not good.
Silva.
That is pretty bad.
Facing a powerful enemy.
Okay, we still kept it. Always be ready to quit the game. Alright, people? Always be ready to quit the game if you're running into dangerous situations. Is Lamia a good unit for level 10 skills? I don't think you should be thinking in level 10s. You might be able to think about level 7s or the like, but level 10 is a little far off. Level 10 is a little far off, my guy. So, not quite sure if you should be thinking in level 10s. Okay, change of plans. We just hope Van Helsing saves us, right? Let's just hope Van Helsing saves us. So we take the gear from Lorelei, put it on Van Helsing, put some gear back on Lorelei, steal the ring from Daikalo, to put that back on Lorelei, to then give whatever else we have left back to Daikalo, to then go into the fight again, and just see what happens. Not yet. She is one copy away. She is not maxed.
Materials for my merchandise.
She only likes to pretend that she is. Yeah. Okay.
Want my help?
So we do keep Lorelei in, just in case.
The hour of execution.
And then... this seems about right. Let's see how it goes.
That's not a customer.
But yeah, this boss is definitely doing a lot of fuckery. And I'm not quite sure
That's not a customer.
what they want us to do against it.
Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward. That's not a customer.
Oh, did we just gain blood? So, oh wait, Lorelei actually destroyed both. Now that is nasty. What is happening to the boss's HP? What? Van Helsing, what are you doing?
That's not a customer.
What did you do to the poor boss?
That was too easy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, he just smoked him. He just smoked him. Okay. let's check out our pieces. We have a T Noah ring, technically. We have another armor for light. We have a heavy armor tier 8. What do I want? I always get ancestor loot. I mean, I like it, but I would like to get maybe Church or Bloodborne or Kingdom. I now have 3 pieces of Ancestor tier 9. A helmet and 2 times a ring. But I guess it's still way better than heavy armor, so I shouldn't complain.
That was too
Okay. Heavy armor piece, medium armor piece, heavy armor, light armor, and nothing. Okay. Yeah, game, I'm sorry I complained. Nothing is obviously way worse. I should have shut my mouth. I am sorry. Yeah, but it's only between Noah and Lemine, and I don't want to give them. I don't want to give either Noah or Lemine a echo piece. Because I don't see myself using them enough for it to be worth it. Right? No hammer. Because we wasted our hammers last time, so the game is mad with us. And we get medium armor kingdom. Why do we get medium armor kingdom? I would like light armor kingdom. Light armor kingdom would be fantastic. But I guess medium armor kingdom also gets the job done. Our Stereite Aeona just got a nice boost. So yeah, okay. I guess that can happen too. Wait, oh yeah, we got 2. Yeah, we now have a bunch of fancy pieces. Bunch of fancy pieces. Let's check out if anybody else needs some fancy pieces. If not, we have some experience we can use to upgrade stuff. Yeah, no, I don't think so. So we have a ring, 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 as well as a, you could guess it, ring. I guess we can give Noah his ring for now. So there you go, Noah. Enjoy. What is there left to upgrade? So this one is maxed out. This one is maxed out. This one is... I guess we save the experience. So how much is this? Enough to go to like level 4.5. So yeah, I guess we're looking to save it instead. Huh. Oh no, there's a Lamia in my shard shop for your second account. Not sure if you should buy it. If you need the Ascensions. We need a waifu to replace Van Helsing. Sure. Doesn't it go on Agaris too? I don't have an Agaris. Right? So it's not like I could put it on Agaris and also... Yeah, it is a big investment to like bind a piece to a character. So be it resource wise and also the fact that you cannot remove it again. So I don't yet want to give it to any of my light armor ancestors. Medium armor ancestors are way easier. Right? You can just be like,
I don't want you to get hurt.
just do this, right? Just put it on a Tihati and you'll be fine. You got put in your place at 14.1, 52k power. Yep, the jump from 13.8 to 14.1 breaks a lot of people. You bought a cheese, no limit broken. Alrighty. 3 SSRs with 2 battles in the free multi. Oh my. Yuridi SGR, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. Okay. What else do we have to do? We have Blood Arena. We have... what is going on with the Blood Moon Rising? Did someone achieve something? Ah, the Tower of Deception Kingdom. Nice. How's this guy the first one to clear stage 30 and stage 4? Oh, he did it 42 seconds after reset. My guy cleared stage 40, 42 seconds after reset. 42 seconds. I mean, I can show it to you again in a replay if you want to know what happened to the boss. So it went something like this. Oh no, I'm so scared of this boss. I don't know what I can do. What should I ever do to deal with the boss? And then he has like an HP bar of like 8, right? So we then give Fleeting Bella to Van Helsing. We activate Van Helsing. And then, I mean, how would you describe this, right? Yeah. It's basically a lot of damage. Yeah. That's pretty much it. It's a lot of damage. He really wants it? Oh, absolutely he does. In comparison to us, we kind of don't really care.
Not my forte.
Oh, we have 12 tower stages to play.
Dreadful thing.
Okay, sure. Let's get some gems.
We shall release them from their torment.
Whee!
Desire beckons. Resistance.
Yeah, we now also have a fancy T-Amy, which we could use to potentially build like a PvP defense. We might actually do so. Yeah, our ancestors are looking kinda good.
No death is without regret.
New player, and you just got your free SSR coffin. You have a Van Helsing and the new Bella and Stereo at Iona a cappella. A cappella. Because Bella you would get on day 8. Make sure you get a cappella and you can pair a cappella with Fleeting Bella. Absolutely. That is pretty smart, T. You are on the right track. What is a good PvP team? Currently it's Van Helsing plus Fleeting Bella. We can do some PvP. But we actually have to go through the tower here. So, yeah. Wouldn't it be better if you changed Lorelei for a cappella? Not necessarily, and especially because he did say he had a Fleeting Bella, I assumed he probably didn't yet pull for Lorelei or just didn't get her, because she also shouldn't be as high of a priority. Alright, so here we have this done. Let's do this tower right here.
This is quite interesting.
My second account is pretty much caught up to my main account in terms of vessels and similar Awaken levels, but more ancestors. Yeah, that's, I mean, the only advantage you have is hopefully resources.
Oh, is that all? How boring.
Oh, you meant for that team? I mean, we already beat the boss, right? We already beat the boss, and the thought process behind Lorelei, which was very, very useful, was her actually killing the things that the boss summons, right? The things that the boss summons, we were able to really easily kill that with our Lorelei. She just dashed in, killed the first one, dashed again, killed the second one. So pretty solid performance.
This is quite interesting.
Both accounts are stuck on Divine Worlds waiting on Nightmare? Absolutely. Who else can kill the summons? When I didn't use Lorelei, what I used to do was just use a Daikalo and a Lamia. Daikalo for one and Lamia for the other, and then just cycle into another Daikalo to potentially deal with it.
Is that all? How boring.
Hey.
Cleaning is
Thank you, T. Thank you.
civilians.
Alright, did I miss something? Oh yeah. Cyrene in fact does work really well. Like, Cyrene works really well. So if you want to play Van Helsing, you could bring a Cyrene and either use her to retarget Van Helsing or just use her ult on her own to destroy it. I do believe Cyrene could also just one-shot them on her own by herself. So yeah, Cyrene is also pretty good there. And also rather cheap at 3 cost.
There's more than one way to take what you desire.
The clan hunt person, Ancestral Vault.
Sort of subservience.
To level what should I up Cyrene's ult? Go 4/4/4 for now. Go 4/4/4 for now until you can get like your second, third, maybe fourth Cyrene copy.
There's more than one
I guess. Unless you can unless you can already compete with your team, then you could go to like 5-5-5 and then potentially 6-6-6. But there's no reason to like push or ult like crazy because the multipliers don't affect the buffs. 4 days till nightmare stages. Why? Yeah, it's just they just decided to not have a nightmare mode in the first part of the story, which I do believe is a decision they're already, you could say, almost regretting. So for the next event, I do believe we'll get nightmare again earlier. How do you get Cyrene fast though? Clan hunt performance. The higher your clan places in clan hunt or placed in the very first clan hunt, the more currency for Cyrene you've gotten. Hey Marte, shut up. What kind of description is that, man? What kind of description is that?
This victory belongs to...
As you wish.
Why do you say they're regretting it? Because a lot of people probably complained. We got used to the pacing where every single event had a nightmare stage that released like 3 or 4 days after the event went live with Daikalo, with Lamia, Lamia, and yeah, and then they bring out an event and it takes like 2 weeks for us to see the nightmare stage. That is unprecedented. Are you wrong? Yes, you're wrong.
Must be like some dreadful things.
So they've probably gotten a couple questioning questions on why it takes so long for us to get the nightmare mode. Okay, I do believe we've done most here. Yes, we have this done. So, clan, ancestral vault, enhance an equipment. Okay, they really want us to enhance equipment, alright. Yeah, exactly. One of the reasons why we're getting so much sunscreen and maybe why they decided to like stock up the shop so generously could have been due to that. Or maybe they planned it all along. I have not the faintest idea. Okay, level 5, level 2. We can work on this one for sure. Just one by one, so we don't have to pay that much on the upgrades. Alright. You're already close. No. It is not that your guild sucks. It is just the fact that we ranked number 1. Alright? So we got 150% progress while most of the like more interested guilds got like 90 to 110%, right? It doesn't really have too much to do with your guild. Alright, 1600, embrace. Can we squeeze out another one? How much currency do we have to buy summons? 970, so that's 2. Which means we need 900 gems somehow. Which I don't believe is happening.
Where violence and conflict intertwine.
Alright, let's see. Did somebody attack me? Yes. But we win more defenses than we lose, which is good. So... Holy shit! What is this? So, we go up to 165 on one defense. And then we lose and drop down to 1348. To then... win and only go back up to 356. Now that's not fair. Why do we lose so much more than we win? That's not fair. That's not good.
Are you sure it's alright to be one
shall illuminate for you the
we need 3 more scrolls, otherwise I'm not pulling on the summoning banner. Is my account bugged? I still haven't gotten any free Ancestor, I might quit. Why would you get an Ancestor for free? Right? It's just RNG, huh? You might be getting 1 every, like, in a 10 pull, you might be getting none for 1,000 summons, everything can happen really, huh? My lineup now is Steroid, Iona, Van Helsing, Fleeting Bella, Cecia, and Gilrain. You don't have a tank. Like, get rid of Cecia, get in any tank, even Jester. And if you want to take someone else out, I guess take out Steroid Iona for Acapella. There you go. How did our summons go? We got nothing. Nothing at all. Could I go over the skills I've upgraded and for which character? Ah, sure. Okay, so Transcendent Hearty. 4 on everything. Amy. 4 on this attack just so I can hopefully heal myself more and I don't want to currently spend a lot of skill resources. And we also got her only recently. Cyrene, 4 on everything. Noah, 3, 3 and 4, but no real need for me to like invest. I don't think it does much. Lemine is on 4. Van Helsing is on 8 and 7, 7. He is definitely our highest invested character out of all of them. Lamia is on 7, 7, 5. Reason being that I put a lot of value in her ultimate and this extra summon, so it's like a lot of ultimate burst. Yeah, and then Lorelei, big investment in the basic attack, the high investment in these abilities, and then we have again level 5 ult for Acapella. So if I could, I would probably work towards getting more there for more blood soul recovery, as well as some extra healing. Then we have the extra healing on Fleeting Bella, with everything else being 4. And then as well as also Steroid Iona special to 5, the other stuff being 4. Dicarlos just on 4. Special for Bella's puppets for more defensive stats, but only on 5. And then the rest of all my characters are at maximum 4-4. Would you say Van's ult is higher pro than his basic or special? At least higher than the special. The special is a bit awkward in that it only happens every 5 attacks. And also, to a degree, during his ultimate, he uses a different special. So special levels, or like levels in the basic attack, don't matter during the ult, right? Okay. We wanted to play Arena, so let's find some people to beat.
The hour of execution has come.
Desire beckons.
As you wish.
The hour of execution has come.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
No Half Moon. Do I care? No. No, I don't. What a defense. Can I explain the Lorelei team? I really want to build her as a DPS, but I feel like any other DPS would be better with Bella. She's someone needs full moon character, shielder, healer, plus 4 point, and 4 plus 4 points. I mean, Lorelei is honestly straightforward. You use Fleeting Bella on Lorelei, then you use Lorelei's ult after she sets the people on the field to sleep. And that's pretty much it. And then you just use like a full moon character like Lamia so that you can get some lifesteal. Is new Bella worth getting 3 copies? Yes, she is. You would have to ask in the Discord, Andromeda. I cannot quite tell you exactly where I do and don't have space. Could we beat Kuratha? We can try. I think we lost against him like 2 or 3 times yesterday. But we can definitely try and see. We can at least try and see what happens. So for that to succeed, let's give some gear to Lorelei, make her a little stronger. I'm not quite sure if my Lorelei approach is the smartest against him, but yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, if we only run 1 tank, double healer on tank, maybe going with Amy like this is actually better. Yeah, and then ult orders Van Helsing first into fleeting, into sleeping. Let's see what happens. Like, the most important question here is who actually manages to hit the other Van Helsing first. Alright, okay, yeah, it's not that difficult actually. So yeah, right? Yes, tomorrow is the last day of free pulls. So yeah, there you go. Bye bye, Mr. Kuratha.
Great riches abound.
But yeah, it's all a question of whose Van Helsing hits the other Van Helsing first. That's legit all there is to it. But offense is also way easier than defense. How many Bellas? 4, if you can. Like, if you want to walk away out of this summer event optimally, it's probably 4. But also keep in mind, very important, the banner still lasts for 11 days, right? I mean, obviously I cannot make any promises, but I would find it very weird if the next character to be released is either again a limited unit or supremely overpowered. The problem is your Bella targets Zaikalo, not your Van. Yeah, we need some way to at least determine like target priority on units. That would be very, very helpful. Lorelei is good or no? Yes, Lorelei is good, but Bella is better. So if you want to go for Lorelei's, just get an extra one. Alright? Just get a Lorelei and then you can stop to a degree. It should prior highest attack. Yeah, I mean, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I just know for me personally it's my Van Helsing and I'm happy. But for others it might not be. Shit! Lorelei! Fuck him up! Save us! Let's go! I highly doubt we're gonna lose against the buffed a cappella. But at this point you never know. Come on, stop healing so much! What the fuck? We're not about to lose against the buffed a cappella, are we? God fucking damn it. Okay, we at least one-shot the acapella, so that's good. Oh fuck, she's healing too much! No! Wrong, I mean maybe right character. Fuck! 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 That is so stupid. That is so stupid. We would have obviously won eventually, but we just didn't have the burst.
Great riches abound. Care to give it a
Ah! Ah, what a PvP match. So Acapella and Fleeting Bella were able to hold out against Acapella and Lorelei. Like, the big problem here was that both of them cost 4, and it is just so damn expensive. It is just so damn expensive to get both ults off. So whenever the first ult was just like running out, the Acapella one, the Fleeting Bella one, our Lorelei ult was already gone.
Great riches abound.
Kinda toxic? No, that's exactly how you have to play your defense if you want to win. You want Bob as a playable. Who we really need is Primetime Baphomet. That's who we really need. Such a stupid fight, man. But yeah, the current PvP meta is whoever Van Helsing kills the other Van Helsing first and we're winning. Our VH placement might help. Is our VH currently not getting crit?
Riches abound. Care to give it a
You are in fact right. But what I kind of wanted to... Yeah. Good enough. So our Van Helsing might be a little stronger than other Van Helsings at the moment. Just a little bit. Guess not. All of a sudden we're losing. The real secret was having someone in front of Van Helsing all along. Right? Like, see? There has to be a method to the madness. We've beaten Kuratha now twice. And the moment we put someone away from the front of Van Helsing, we're losing. There has to be a reason for that. Can someone explain? Maybe it's so that we can buy time for Van Helsing to take out the enemies. I don't quite know. But I am willing to try again. So do you find putting Vance ult in then? I always like to start off with the Van Helsing ult. Alright, so let's try again with a weaker Van Helsing. But also keep in mind, it's not that much weaker because the battle doesn't even go on for all that long. Yeah, see? It is actually better for us to not have them close together, because that means there's more targets that Van Helsing has to go through and his AoE doesn't hit both at the same time. So it is actually better for us to not have an open lane in front of Van Helsing. Isn't that great? How's the day going so far? We got a half decent gear piece. We got shafted on another gear attempt. We didn't pull anything with any of our summons. Could be better. Could be better. Yep, when the unit is so strong that you can ignore unit mechanics for better positional advantage. Any hammers? Nope. So I'm still really regretting that instead of recasting our Van Helsing that we tried, like this is something I've learned for myself personally now. Do not recast, refine instead, or better said, bind pieces to other characters instead, because yeah, I mean, yesterday we used 2 hammers to potentially get better stats, and the only thing we ever gotten was just the same stats, but worse and less. Yeah, but Morty, that would be too much. I think it would break progression. Like, think about it. If you add me as a friend and then you just use my 25k VH, all of a sudden you'll be able to like clear 5 chapters. I don't know if that would be No, it's not about this piece being bad. It's about the fact that I used 2 hammers and nothing changed. I should have tried to reroll the stats rather than get new stats on it. Okay? It's not about the piece, it's about the result. Yeah, I don't believe we can beat this person here. Or like this mausoleum stage for now. So we are sitting on around 5 summons. We haven't yet gotten any like super crazy pieces. Summer Vent is still staring us in the eye. At a guild boss, at the guild... Dude, we need a guild chat. Or we need a... something chat. Right? We need some type of guild chat stuff. Welcome! Do you like my daily offerings? No, I hate them. Thank you. I absolutely despise them with every fiber of my being. Ah. So, Affinity. Van Helsing. Where are you? There you are. No, yes. We got one of these in the login today. So... yeah, we can go another affinity level higher. Sweet.
Setting the chaotic world right.
But no, we're close. We're actually close to 14,000 attack. That is a lot of attack. That is a lot of attack. So, alright. Everything else is ready. Let's go with some pure blood. Ooh, ultimate slaps, definitely. Or at least the purple ones for now. 7, 4, 9. So we go with the golden ones. Alright, how much further can we go? Lorelei. Ooh, 178. Not bad. See, this is why I have the scariest characters in the game. Look at this. 2000 BP. Unbelievable power. I can show you who has the most BP. It is, I mean, I have a global leaderboard. I could show you everybody who has the highest BP if that's something you're interested in. But, you know what that is called? It is called being on the highest stage and seeing who's cleared it before you, right? That is how you can figure out who has the highest. So, if you're currently curious, this is at least for global/NA. The biggest, right? I have not watched Gachia Kuta or whatever that is. Haven't even yet heard about it. Maybe I should. Do I? So yeah. If you're currently wondering who's the highest, he's the highest. Yes, but it doesn't require any extra copies. It is by evolving the tree. Right? If you go into your castle and into your transfusion, if everybody's 200, you can evolve it. What that means is you pay a one-time payment to raise everybody's level by 1. Alright? Yep, definitely get that coke, but not the wrong coke. You have to be careful. People always look at you funny when you ask them if you could buy some coke. So be careful. All right, I think we can actually do another temple. Any believers? Any Bella believers? We are currently on a 42 pity. Any Bella believers right here? Do we have any Bella believers that can wish Bella into existence for us right now? Don't you think hard mode is a bit too hard? Hard mode is absolutely ridiculous. That is what hard mode is. Alright, here we go. But I'm not gonna do it with in-game music. Alright, here we go. Once. Twice. We're going to full pity again. How is that even possible? How is this even possible? Okay, let's count. This is full pity number 1. This Gilrain is full pity number 2. This Fleeting Bella is full pity number 3. Or pretty much full pity number 3. And this Amy is full pity number 4. Disturbing. That is absolutely disgusting. At least we're getting an SSR with tomorrow's free pull. Yay! Woo! Hell yeah, I cannot wait. 2 free bears on the first free 10 pull, then another better at a single pull. Gambling addiction, you pull every time you get 300 gems. Hey, congrats, man. One more and you're basically done. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, we did the free-to-play summons after we finished our summons here, and then surprisingly we got enough resources to do another 10 pull. But we still have a couple dailies we have to take care of, so let's quickly swap over there and then continue on with the same shenanigan we've been going with. Good comfort. Yeah, hey, how tall am I? 6 foot. Closer to 6'1" than to 6 foot, but I'm also no giant. But I'm also at least not small, so hey, perfectly average. Alright. Fuck, I forgot to play Prophecy on the second account. That's on me. That is on me. Haywood, Van Helsing, CCR, Capella, and Bella be a good team for a Fleeting Bella?
Thank you for your patronage.
Yes, you could run that team. How tall am I in my money? Like 2 foot tall. I have crippling debt. So money actually takes away from my height. You pulled an Yggdrasil with T. Amy today. Where would you use him as a tank? Just use a T. Amy. Like, just don't use Yggdrasil. just avoid him. And you'll be fine. Okay. Free to play account. We want Van Helsings, Stereites, Acapellas, Lamias, or Daikalos. Can we get any of these 5? I guess not. But we did get an Agaris, so that's alright. Big boy Agaris. Ready to support our T Hearty in time of need. At least it was Nicole. I don't think Nicole is that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Almost a Kane? Yeah, pretty close. I think we got pretty close to disaster here. Let me see, who was the guy? Nosferatu. He said he applied. Alright, and then let's give him the roll. Luck. Fuck. There we go. Alright. Zelos and Odin. Very promising people. Very promising people. Tomorrow's the last day for the free builds? Yes, tomorrow is the last chance, you could say. Wait, Zelo and Zelo? Zelos. Ah. Whoops. I didn't want to decline. Whoops, my bad. My fault. Alright. My claimant that was top 20 still hasn't made a Discord to call it getting concerned. You should be. You should be getting concerned. Absolutely. Damn it. But maybe you could also make the Discord. Now, how do you let your people know? Right? Will you do prophecy on stream? I want to see what teams you're gonna use. Yep, I will. But that will be tomorrow. Because today there's no nightmare. Or you think, am I gonna do my free-to-play prophecy attempts? Because today would be like fight 1 and 2. Because I forgot to do them yesterday. So that wouldn't be too exciting. Is it easy? Yeah, pretty easy. For me, I just use the Google Play account and I swap within like 30 seconds. So yeah, just make sure both are linked. Use Google Play, Facebook, VK, whatever you want, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 4 might already be making problems for our free-to-play. Right? Bam, 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 bam. We're not even level 140 yet. We're like 128. 124 average.
The hour of execution has come.
The hour of execution is cool. Be careful. What is this? Hi, what's your tier list? Do you have a decide or something to find the tiers, but for each event / stage of the game? I haven't yet made a website, and I'm not quite sure if I should. But I guess if interest is high enough, I could think about making one. But keep in mind, I have no prior experience in any website development or the like, so the chances of this actually happening aren't that great. Though most of the time when you look for a video for a piece of content, you'll also have this inside of it. Like for example a tier list on who's best used against Clive, who's best used against Sheila, and everything like that. Also, don't you think it's pretty generous that we're getting 600 gems from these scrolls right there? Like, I think these scrolls are kind of awesome.
This is quite interesting.
That's not a customer.
Revel in death's embrace.
That's not a customer.
Since it has come to...
Oh, is that all? How boring.
Yep, these events are stacked. Besides nightmare mode not being unlocked, that's like the only problem.
This is quite interesting.
That's not a customer.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
That's not a customer.
Oh, you'll be fine. There will be more events to be had, right? So it will be alright. But yeah, it definitely helped us break through like certain divine blood walls way easier, That's for sure. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. Next goal is 8.8k so that we can overtake the official Silver and Blood YouTube channel. Send them to hell. Exactly. That is what you want to hear, right? What do you mean? The backgrounds were so cool? Yeah, I mean, for that you would have to wait for like a rerun, right? If you wanted to get the backgrounds, you'd probably have to wait for an event rerun. But I don't know if that is something that's gonna happen anytime soon, right? Artwork here is pretty good. I wish we could just get like the full load or something, because some of these artwork pictures, like this one, really pretty, really pretty. All right, let's collect some gemsies. Daikal is the best background so far? No, I like this one. I like the Fleeting Summer one because it's animated. I like the Fleeting Summer one the most. The most expressive. And that's why a summer event is so fitting, right? Like, the whole ambience, the whole vibe of the game, and then like a summer mode on top, it's just the perfect combo, huh? Just fits so perfectly. Hey Fyodor, what's up? Welcome, welcome. If I can do for you, let me know. If not, just hang around and yeah, thank you for joining. But I don't need to use it, right? There is no no issue between me waiting to get it or getting it instantly. Because it doesn't disappear, right? So I can also just let it stay in the actually releases. Before that, I'm not going to be using the extra sunscreen. Also, if you're wondering what this is the team I used back on stage 4 of the last prophecy. Yep, doesn't quite look like it, huh? I mean, at least at some point, be out of the sleep. Why is there only 3 units? Good question. Not just Starry-Eyed Iona, but also Amy and Seth are all quite impactful, you might say. Who's more viable on story? Lamia or Van Helsing? Lamia. She's easier to use and might even have a greater impact due to the thing that she can bring while Blood Moon is active.
struggle now. You'll end up as a small stain on my mountain.
Going big where if you pull an where if you ult an enemy and they it doesn't bounce, yeah, but that's right, it's not a bug. If you target something that's dead, then it's obviously not the target. Is this just trial? No, this is 1 and 2 on our free-to-play account. I accidentally forgot to do stage 1 and 2 on day 1. So we're like 2 stages behind now, which is... but yeah. I was wondering for story, is it better to just level the carry alone or level all 5 ones to get more BP for a lesser deficit? It depends on your level of investment, right? It's more effective if I level, or better said, let's do it like this. The more units are using the transfusion tree, the more important it is for you to level everyone equally, right? Let me check stream quality. It says excellent, so I think it's you, Barto. Is it? YouTube says we're doing well. Stream health. Huh. Doing well. No, that's weird. Oh. That's not good. But what do I do about that? Getting better? You got Lamia from the friendships? Congrats. That's huge. Huh. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be this bad. Huh. I don't know. At least I have no indication that it's my fault, according to YouTube. But might still be, it probably still is my fault, regardless, right?
A fulfilling day.
Yes, this is my free-to-play account, yes. So, let's get back to the issue of should you upgrade your main carrier with everybody equally? As I said, the more you rely on the transfusion system for your story team, the more important it is to push everybody's BP equally. Because otherwise, you're going to lose out on way too much BP. But if you don't use a lot of transfusion units in your story team and your main team is what you have at like your, which you have in your tree, then you can just level whoever you want, right? But yeah, the more you rely on transfusion units in your story team, the more important it is to push everybody up one at a time. Yeah, you got from arena rank 6000 to 500. Congrats, man. That's big, big money moves. Alright, let's introduce Fleeting Bella to the mix, because we just pulled her yesterday. Right? Maybe? Okay, we need a couple more gems to do some summons. Is Pavana better than Cyrene for arena? If you don't use Van Helsing, yes. If you use Van Helsing, no. Alright, let's get ourselves some quick gems by playing EX stages. Everybody loves EX stages. Do you know what kind of golden currency you can collect in PvP every hour? What do you use it for? It determines your ranking. It determines your Crucible ranking. That's all it does. So basically, if you stay on a higher place, you get more of the golden currency, and the golden currency is what determines your rank for the Crucible season. So the higher your rank and the higher you stay, or better said, the longer you stay on higher ranks, the better your outcome.
With the chariot in
Also upgrading basic skills and chances is a good source of BP if you got plenty of purple books. Yeah, but only to level 4. Right? Like, if you want to get extra BP, upgrade the basic abilities of your main story team, but only to like level 4 and everything. If you haven't yet. Should you use the coffin on Acapella? You just got Seth and Fleeting Bella in your free draws. You could use your coffin on Van Helsing. You could use your first coffin on Van Helsing now that you have a Fleeting Bella if you wanted to. Oh yeah, Kid Kaboom, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Big thank you. Okay, so it's the cannon level. Let's get Fleeting Bella in again. Where are you? There you are.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
as you wish.
Alright, let's see how this goes. But I do believe we should be mostly fine. Yeah, looks good. Thank you, Van Helsing.
Did we overdo it?
You have Van Helsing as well? Yeah, then definitely get Acapella, 100%. Yep, the Bella Belle doll at the end of the old animation is hella cute. Was the hardest when you played? No, I feel like the double tentacles in stage 8 were definitely the hardest EX stage, no? Ah, no SSR. Pain. Okay, temple! Any believers? We're gonna keep the music on because we're only doing a temple anyway. So, let's see. Fleeting Bella would be fantastic. If not, I take an Ancestor as well. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Going for... So we went to full pity for Lamia. And then 10-0. Then a Fleeting Bella. And now 30-0. Okay. It is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately we have to disappoint every believer. There was nothing to be believing in. Because we were too bad. You don't want to know. Trust me. Because the moment you do, you're going to have to disable in-game sounds every time you play. So, yeah. You don't want to know. Thanks a lot for watching videos. I just don't want to mess it up since I'm free to play. Yep, get Acapella. You can perfectly run Fleeting Bella, Van Helsing and Acapella in one single team. Like, trust me, as great as it sounds to know when something is an SSR, it just takes the fun out of it. So, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just pretend it's forbidden knowledge. Bella into TA me? Nice, that's sweet. But yeah, if any of you are still struggling in Time 1, just use Acapella, Fleeting Bella plus Van Helsing and you'll be fine. Yeah, add a Cyrene into the mix too if you can. And you shall not ever again have any I like this. I really like the range of T. Amy in Time 1. I think it's hilarious. Oh, I used my Fleeting Bella ult into T. Amy? Did I really? I don't think so. Or was it for you? Yeah, that could be, but I'm somewhat certain I did not do that. Maybe I did. Look at these shots. You see these like extra cannons? That is the marksman artifact when you upgrade it. The one that gives like marksman attack speed. So yeah, you get kind of like a, I guess, extra shooting tower, if that makes sense. One of these days you pass the first stage of Tower of Ancestry. Yeah, just upgrade your only ancestor to like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 BP and you'll be fine. Question PvP, how to make sure Bella will use her ult in VH? I have no idea. There currently is no in-game mode to just like give priority to characters. So it's, I guess, make sure that your Van Helsing is the strongest unit on the field. That's kind of all there is to it. And yes, we used it on Fleeting Bella again, on Stereoid, you know who, right? We used Fleeting Bella on T. Amy again. But we're fine. Van Helsing is still doing his job quite well. Yeah, very difficult.
Before the face of
Alright, nice. Nice. Gallery. T is random? What you mean T is random? Who is T? And how is he random? Yeah. That is the real questions we gotta ask. Who is T and how is he random? Okay, we already have the 23rd. We already have had the 23rd. I thought maybe there would be another update. Just something else on top. Come on, 5 summons. 100 gems, okay. Do I go for both a copy of F Bella and Lorelei or only Bella? Both. If you can, make sure you have one of each.
setting the chaotic world right. That is my life's purpose.
Okay, okay, our Van Helsing is 9,100 BP, almost 12,000. Yeah, our Diacarlo's been eating well, that's for sure.
Setting the chaotic world right. That.
From atop the tower, all I
Yeah.
can see
Our Daikalu's a fine lady.
of the apocalypse.
That's for sure. Always make sure you upgrade your headpieces. Yeah. Always make sure you upgrade your headpieces.
Ready to slay those upholding Order's edict.
That is not necessary.
Rings of the Aegis.
I've been waiting.
126, 126, 126, 125, 127. Good enough. Good enough. What's our current BP looking like? 48,000. Not bad. Not bad for, I think it's day 16. Not bad at all. Alright, so Summer Island, we need to collect the reward for today, which is right here. Come on. Right here. Yay! Ooh, quick clear. Thank you. Do you hear it? No, I don't. No, I don't.
Welcome!
See anything you like?
Oh, this is a fine item indeed.
Please come again.
We look forward to your next visit. Do remember to come back.
Wow, our artifact's already level 4. That's crazy. Free to play is almost the size of your main. It happens, right? When do you need the red books? Level 7. Level 7.
Setting the chaotic world right. That is my
Yeah, level 5 and 6 are still golden books, and then from level 7. As free to play, you have 4 battles and 1 Lorelei. Should I go for Lorelei dupes? No, you don't have to. You don't have to, but if you want to do more summons, you can, but no, I think this is like the most optimal situation you could walk away from. So you at least also have some potential summons if the next characters are someone you want to have. I mean, so you think that Fleeting Bella's entry mechanism makes her randomly choose one of the 2 ones that have her buff? No.
Where violence and
Like, for example, look at this. We can
witches abound.
go into... Yeah, let's see if we can beat this guy. I doubt it, but we can try.
This is quite interesting.
And it's not going to be a leak, but we should get information about the next characters around the 5th. Around the 5th, we should again be able to get information on the next set of events. And also, the best information you can ever know about is the fact that the next character is going to be free, right? Like, the first character is going to be, you have to summon for them, but the second one is going to be free. So, that shit's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
How to use power.
Alright, so we ult with Van Helsing first, then with Fleeting Bella, and then I guess with Daikalu.
Desire beckons.
Is there a meta team for story? To a degree, yes. So the meta team combination, you could say, is Bella as a tank, then Stereite Iona as a healer, and then on top of that, let's see who she aims for. Yeah, see, she wanted to go into a cappella, unfortunate. But no, meta team kind of revolves around bringing Bella as a tank, then a Stereite Iona or Fleeting Bella as your healer, a cappella, and then like a double damage dealer. So either Van Helsing Daikalu, Lamia Daikalu, Lamia Hati, Daikalu, Van Helsing, whatever, right? But to a degree, it's like 1 tank, 1 healer, 1 support, 2 damage dealers. Hit the thumbs up button. Hey, sure, if you want to. Hey, we're back in Clive. Let's see what we can do against Clive. Is it random? No. I just think maybe our Acapella has higher stats than our Van Helsing. But there's probably a reason for when and how everybody gets targeted. I just don't know it yet. You know? I just don't know it yet.
Still remember how to use power.
She targets your Aeona. If that is suboptimal. Yeah, I would argue that is not necessarily desired, is it? Alright, let's make sure we get some skill ups into her. Ah, looking good. Yeah, alright, let's check it out. Mr. Clive. How high can we go? I do believe we're still going to lose past like 5 fragments, but you never know. I'm 1 week new player, I cannot clear the Bella boss 3. Yeah, because you actually have to play the mechanics, right? And also, the higher your unit level, the better you'll be off. The more transfusion slots you have, so if you get Observatory 6-1, 8-1, 9-1, and yeah, you have to play to the mechanics of the boss, especially if you're newer. Like, I don't even know if we'll be able to beat stage 5 on this account here, for example. Yeah. You didn't quite understand what I meant by the second character is going to be free. I meant what I said, right? So, if you check out the developer notice, free vessels available. In the future, you'll be able to get the new featured vessel for free. New limited time featured vessels introduced in the second half of an event. So, for us, it would have been a Dicarlo and a Bella. You'll be able to earn them without having to spend. So, yeah, free. It is hard to kill the eye at time. Yeah, I understand. It might just be a level. It might just be a level thing. Where you just want to invest a couple more resources into your team and then you should be able to do something. I mean, we can take on stage 3 right now, right? We can run stage 3 as a trial stage. But yeah, is it every or just the limited time ones? Like everyone? Like the way I see it, so it says limited time. That refers to both limited units as well as limited raid up units. So Dicarlo and Bella would both be fitting the description. You're confused on how the Eye of Truth is now fixed? Yes, so before the 25% attack speed gained on the Eye of Truth actually overrode Fleeting Bella's major attack speed boost, which was kind of stupid, and now they run simultaneously, and the moment Fleeting Bella's attack boost disappears naturally, the minor attack speed buff moves up again. But the true value is going to be on other characters where you don't necessarily buff them with the Fleeting Bella. So, for example, a Cyrene, right? A Cyrene. Or even a Lorelei in a Van Helsing team. And also, the best benefit is you won't have 100% uptime on Fleeting Bella's possession. So, like for example, while you wait for the blood cost to pay Fleeting Bella's ability, Van Helsing could already gain an attack speed boost. Lorelei could already set people faster to sleep. And all that stuff, right? And all that on top. Okay, now we actually have to take on Clive though. No, wait. We didn't want to do Clive. I'm sorry. How to make Fleeting Bella tough? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So, but the only time this is actually a problem is in Arena, right? Because you can then just, like you can target her manually. So, the only time I see this as an actual problem would be Arena. But, yeah, there's currently no way to like determine Fleeting Bella to auto-target your Van Helsing.
Unleash the devil. As you wish.
I still remember how to use power.
Do you remember
Little Bella!
how to use power? Bing, bang, boom. Huh, okay. Hey, Valentine John, what's up, what's up? We're doing fine, fine. Today was a bit of an unlucky day with any source of RNG, but tomorrow will surely be better, surely. Felidan, the reason why you're top 20 is just because you played the fight so early today, right? Like, the earlier you play the fight, the higher you are on the rankings. Has nothing to do with people being unable to beat a potential stage 4. Right? Like, trust me, it's just because you played the fight earlier than others. It doesn't go by anything important. The only thing it goes by is clear time. I mean, we had this whole prophecy thing before, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But yeah, this fight definitely looks to be more complex, and it's going to be an interesting experience to build 3 teams. Would you say the new Blue Aeona is way better for healing? Like, the moment it comes to actual healing or defending against AoE damage, Stereoid Aeona is better. But when it just comes to single target damage or the ability to buff and heal, then Fleeting Bella is better. Exactly, the ranking will be fully based on Nightmare mode. That is the only thing that truly is going to have a big impact.
Facing the powerful.
So yeah, tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow on Reset is going to be very interesting.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella! A promise, no matter what, must be fulfilled. Listen to Fate's solo performance.
Set your leisure. Cease your struggle. Purify the tainted souls.
Take myself
Kids
Cease your struggle.
Listen to Fate's solo performance.
Cease your struggle.
kids of fate.
Set your leisure. Purify the tainted souls.
Kids of fate.
Though I gotta be honest with you, past the first 15 seconds of a fight, you are running into a couple healing struggles with with Mrs. Fleeting Bella. So yeah, when it really comes down to healing and you still want that boost, you should definitely make sure you you have a second healer prepared.
Purify the tainted souls.
Ah, we should have brought a Cyrene to retarget VH. Oh. Eye of Truth. The next target for you to bring to level 5 should be the Eye of Truth. Is it necessary to destroy the Blazing Eye? I feel like it's better to tank it. That's what we're going to see tomorrow, because currently the stage isn't difficult enough for us to make a valid judgment on whether it is or isn't important. And also, if it is the same as last time, in Nightmare mode there might actually be some changes. Like, for example, how doing Nightmare mode on the last prophecy we never went into the second phase of the boss. Maybe here, for whatever reason, something similar happens, and let's say the puppet mechanic doesn't even exist, right? You know, the one where like the you know, the thingies come down, right? Maybe that whole thing doesn't even exist. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens tomorrow first, and then make further judgment. Yeah, I guess we take 8 fragments. I don't think we stand a chance at beating the wolves for now anyway. And yeah, we just don't have enough damage to deal with the sword. Is it okay to max Van Helsing now, like 10 copies? Sure, if you can get full maxed out Van Helsing, then go for it. I just don't know how realistic that is going to be for you, but if you can make it happen, make it happen.
Before the face of justice.
A charge tank armor. Sag. Church light? No, church media a cappella, huh?
Only by breaking free from
So tier 7, tier 7, tier 8 with faction, tier 7 with faction, tier 7. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yes, Nightmare has infinite damage, and you're meant to build the 3 best teams that give you the highest combined score throughout 3 attempts. It does indeed have infinite HP. They want us to do extra summon. Okay, I guess we can afford an extra summon at 50 gems.
Don't wander around aimlessly. You get lost. These are all my spoils of war.
No, if this is out of the way, they want us to start a council meeting. VH is here, Cyrene is here. Acapella can go, and Fleeting Bella can join the table. Affront to justice, so we say no. Good enough. Cyrene is just a little special, alright? Cyrene, like as far as I can tell, the next character is going to happen in like 6 months, right? I don't think there's a reason for you to save your meat. The next character is like in 3 to 6 months. So I would say you can go for her. She has enough value. And the moment another marksman comes out that is strong, she automatically gets a buff. How can you beat 12-8? You go into the stage and you win. Do you think there will be crazy power creep? I don't believe there's going to be any crazy power creep. Not necessarily, no. Just unlock Crucible today. Do I need to have 15 characters worth of gear, or should you just focus on main 5? You should focus on main 10. But what you should really do with Crucible is just go in, play a fight so you rank, and then you forget about it until you have enough gear and enough characters. But okay, so 12-8. What you want to do for 12-8 is two things. Number one, you use a Stereo Iona to teleport into the guys at the top. Then you kill the guys at the top, and then you worry about the boss. But yeah, the higher your BP, the higher your chance of success. So yeah, the only thing you want to do is you play it until you are ranked. Right? That is all you want to do for now. Because you get the same amount of arena coins per hour. Or almost the same between being rank dead last and rank 1. Without element type vulnerability, it will be hard to make niche characters, so there will have to be some amount of creep. There might be faction vulnerability. How about that? Right? Like, what if they just introduce faction vulnerability? Problem solved. What is the content that Crucible called Crucible that, according to the developers letter, will introduce quick battles? Oh, this one. Is this one right here. What this should allow you is something really weird, where you can just skip. So basically, if you go into a fight like this, and you could either watch the fight, but because you have no control about the fight anyway, you might as well skip it, right? If you don't care. If you don't care if you don't care about watching this, you can just skip it. Where's the 27th hidden piece in the first summer? You know the blue tent? The blue tent in the middle of the screen? It is close to the tent, right in the middle, but it's hidden from view. It's like behind the tent on the ground, closer to the tent. Yeah, main 10 meaning you would need like 2 or 3 light armor sets, 3 or 4 medium armor sets, and like 2 tank sets, yes.
The hour of execution has come.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella!
How dreadfully dull.
No problem, no problem. There's magic and physic resist though. Yeah, it just wasn't relevant at all at the moment. Like, I have yet to see a piece where it makes a difference if you're using a magical or a physical damage dealer. Like, I haven't yet seen a piece of content where that actually made a difference.
None shall escape.
Alright, who do we sacrifice? Someone has to die. Mass. Mass is the perfect target for someone to get sacrificed. Good job, Mass. Good job.
Now then.
Alright, I guess we have to build some proper, or at least like half a proper lineup, so that people take us somewhat seriously.
This is quite interesting.
Okay, so first lineup is gonna be Cyrene
This is the new vassal candidate.
with Van Helsing, Acapella,
Break them.
Fleeting Bella,
Remember how to use
and then T. Amy.
to protect me, little Bella!
And the second one is gonna be Stereo Iona, DeCarlo, T. Harty,
The devil.
Bella,
Materials for my merchandise.
Dacias. No. Noah.
We shall release them from their torment.
Very fancy. And then here it's going to be Augustine, this guy, this person, this dude, and Lorelei. You have 20 hidden pieces, something I'm missing. Yes, you might not have kicked over this shield thing. So, this one right here. They ask you to like get rid of the shield to then move over and deal with this one. or you might have not interacted with the magic boxes like this one right here. So yeah, you have to do some exploration and see where you can and can't click. Yeah, pretty much.
Cleaning is not my forte.
I haven't played a single stage of Tower on this account. Isn't that crazy? You're not joking, you made the same two teams you've almost 1-to-1? Yeah, see, great things, great minds think alike, right? That is obviously what this is. Has to be. Has to be. I hope they make a better selector in the future. Kinda annoying, have to click specific filters to see the one you want to add. Selector for what?
Setting the chaotic world right. That is my life's purpose.
For what specifically do we need a selector?
Unwavering.
Welcome! See anything you like? Please come again.
How far are we in the Tower of Abyss? Level 1. We haven't tried, but I could go higher, but I didn't bother. Selector for stages. When choosing characters, I want to show all character option. Oh, yeah, that could be resolved better. Hey, Harbinger, what's up? Yeah, you're right. They could probably do it better than this. But it's just something you get used to over time, right? Like, it's just gonna be sorted by blood power. So if you know how strong your heroes are, then you also know where you're going to find who you're looking for. So...
Raw materials for my merchandise.
Yeah. But I do get what you mean, and that is totally valid.
I still remember how to use power. Remember to protect me, little Bella.
This is quite interesting.
I promise that's not a customer.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can just make team loadouts. Here's Kadev is absolutely correct. You could also just make a loadout. You could also just make a loadout instead. Right? Like if you already know which kind of teams you're always going to end up using anyway, might as well. Time for Fleeting Bella to possess. And then, okay, we've won. Because no matter what happens, they won't be able to kill Fleeting Bella even if they kill Van Helsing. Cyrene targeting Van seems OP to me. Can't wait to get her. Yes, Cyrene allowing Van Helsing to retarget is really nice. And also it is a 25% basic attack damage buff. It is pretty nice. It is pretty nice. Which reminds me, maybe our Cyrene here is strong enough that we could actually use her in story if we gave her some gear. Probably not, because we have to kind of rely on Daikalo, because Daikalo is by far our strongest unit. Hey yo! Is Cyrene a must-have for someone who has top 15 units? Because I don't think she has a place in any of my teams unless her presence would make certain comps stronger. And she's a free unit. Right? She's a free unit and she's going to be very, very good for your Van Helsing. Right? Or for any, or like potentially even a Tinoa. But you don't specifically need her. It's just something that you can work towards. A goal to look forward to.
With the chariot in hand, victory is...
But yeah, if you feel like you're always just swapping between the same units and building the same teams, might as well turn them into like a formation, right? And just save team comps. What is this? Oh, why would you use a thumbs down as the icon to deploy someone? That is so dumb. That is so unintuitive. Or what is the point of this thumbs down thing? Like, place them down. What does that mean? Why are we thumbing it down? That is weird. Very weird. Wait a minute. How strong is my fleeting Bella? How strong is my Bella and how strong is 8,000 and we are here at 8,550 on our T Amy. Did we get any heavy armor? Yes, kind of. I just don't put a lot of priority in it because I'm just expecting to hit a wall at some point. I do play Infinite Abyss, but I don't play the faction stages as much. And one of the reasons for that too is because I'm not yet quite certain how I feel about these shards, right? Like there was a chance for you to beat the tower to enough a stage where you could have opened the perfect Bloodborne shards without Lami and Daikalo in them. So maybe I am waiting for that too. But I guess church shards would be fantastic. 8.3% chance at Van Helsing. Sign me up. 16.6% chance at either Acapella or Van Helsing. 24% chance at either Van Helsing, Acapella or Thibault. Or even, you could say 32% if you include either a Agaris or a Theophane in the mix. But no, it's just, it's not something that is like super on my mind. You got shafted in mine and got Yggdrasil. Aww, that is not good. That is sad. Prayers out to you. But the Ancestral Shard will guarantee you an Ancestor. One of the main reasons why I wasn't so happy with the Ancestral Tower is because I didn't have a lot of Ancestrals, right? I didn't have a lot of Ancestrals. Like, for example, for the very first 1,000 pulls on my account, the only Ancestor I had was Lemine. So I didn't really put too much focus in it. Now we are on 4 Ancestors. But yeah, it's just something I do when I see it to be done. But I might just forget it on a day or two. I just don't focus too much on these towers. You open one today and got Van Helsing? GG's, that is legit the best thing it could have been.
Oh, is that all? How boring.
13.8 was rather simple, right? It's the one with Piera, where we just have to destroy the token totems? No. No, 13.8 is the head guy. Yeah, even easier. Just use a Bella, throw whatever thing on her summon, and then you'll be fine with Mr. Head Guy. Will you do the towers when they add auto progress? It won't make too much of a difference to me personally because it's just 3 attempts. Right? If I could make as much progress as possible in a day, I would be more in... Oh shit, we've made it to death, huh? I forgot this guy existed. I completely forgot this guy existed. It felt like he's so far away. But no. 13.6 is in fact 13.6. So we're back here yet again. Yep, it's gonna be 3, 4, maybe 5 days until we can beat him. But I'm used to it. We also got stuck there on our main. So we not just might, we're probably gonna be stuck here a bit longer. Maybe once we break through the 140 wall, can I like realistically think about beating Death?
Raw materials for my merchandise. Listen to Faith's solo performance.
Go Van Helsing! Make him pay!
We won.
Pretty sweet. The BP jump towards the boss is rather crazy, right?
Raw materials for my merchandise.
So we are unlikely to also beat the chapter boss. Isn't it like is it like 60 something? I don't remember. Yeah, 65. Nice. Sounds realistic. I mean, 48k versus 60, 65. What could go wrong?
Raw materials for my merchandise.
Exactly nothing.
Listen to Faith's solo performance.
Death can go wrong? No. Death is just part of life.
We won.
I'm contractually obligated to not do the tower. Absolutely. You are 100% spot on. How did you know? Who told you? And who's the snitch?
My merchandise not a customer must be fulfilled. Listen to Faith's solo performance. That's not a customer. Take my thoughts with you and keep walking forward. That's not a customer.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well. And that is because our Van Helsing wasn't able to kill anybody. That is a big indicator that things are about to go very wrong. Not bad, not bad.
Is something troubling you? Don't come too close. I don't
Ah, our heart is already upgraded, okay.
Let's do some.
Alright. So I do believe this one is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. But yeah, I'll be trying to go to bed early. Try to be in as ready of a state I can be as possible for tomorrow's Prophecy. Because Prophecy just screams a lot of potential testing, figuring out the mechanics, figuring out which works who, how works where, what are the best 3 teams, and everything like that. And yo, Mr. G. Lee, you came in at the wrong time, because we are pretty much about to end it or we're close to it. And yeah, as usual, I thank you all so much for joining, and I hope tomorrow's free temple for you will be better than ever. What we are going to be doing though is tomorrow we'll be starting on reset. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be starting on reset so that we can instantly take on Little Bella number 13. So none like starting after reset or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, Geely, it is what it is. Sad things happen at the best of times. And yeah, we see each other in the next one. It's been a pleasure talking to all of you as usual. And yeah, I try to be as well rested as possible. Yeah, I'm gonna read a book. I'll be reading a book, haha, to increase my mental faculties and stuff. Bye bye.